And we're going. Hello. Today, I went out for a walk again, as grown-up adults do, and you can always tell I don't script these things. I just what comes to mind, and sometimes it comes out as alphabet vomit. So last night I bought a comic off of a local comic creator, and I will make a separate video for that because it's a really good comic, so I want to do its own video. I went to Poundland, just there, then back. You'll have to bear with me if there's subtle pauses. I've had adult apple juice. Yeah. So I bought some CDs from Poundland and Blu-rays. I'm going to show you the CDs first. Duran Duran Decade. Now this is like a greatest hits, Hungry Like the Wolf, Notorious, The Reflex, Girls on Film, Say a Little Prayer, or Save a Prayer, sorry. Say a Little Prayer. That probably is a song from someone. Save a Prayer. Rio, Wild Boys. Nice mix of songs. I like Duran Duran. I grew up in the 80s, so yeah, is that. That's the only popular music album. The rest soundtracks, there's 3 of them. We have, of course, I had to get at least one physical album of this. The Best of Bond, James Bond 007. This is a 1999 album. And it's got 19 tracks that are varied. It's got 2 from On Her Majesty's Secret Service. We have All the Time in the World, and then the namesake for the film. It's got a nice varied selection. I do love my James Bond themes, so I look forward to listening to this some more. I say some more because I tested it earlier, and I thoroughly enjoyed listening to it. A bit of a story with that one, so I'll wait for that. And never seen this in Poundland before. Cruel Intentions. Now, I love the film, and when I first saw the film, the song Every You, Every Me got stuck in my noggin. So when I tested this, that's the song I played. It's the first song on the album, Placebo, Every You, Every Me, single mix. So I'm glad I got that now. That all of these were £1. Poundland, it's in the name of the thing, but it multiples of £1. So yeah, Poundland CDs are £1. And there's this. Now, an ex of mine used to play this on repeat. Very, very upsetting. I still like the songs, but not the first one as much as I used to. So I skipped that. The first song being I've Had the Time of My Life. No, I went straight to Patrick Swayze, She's Like the Wind. Listen to that. CD sounds perfect. Some of the CDs look a little used, but not too used. So that was the CDs. There's 4 of them. I'm well happy, £1 each. I have a little CD selection. You can see Yoshi just there. Just underneath him, under the screen, there's a huge pile of CDs. So they'll go down there, and that's that bit. Woohoo, 4 minutes. So I bought 4 Blu-rays, 3 pre-owned, and they're all £2. I picked this up because it's a comic adaptation, apparently. I vaguely heard it was. It's got a nice cast, and it just sounded like it was something that I might be interested in. So I thought I'd give it a go. So I'm looking forward to watching this. Again, Poundland, pre-owned, £2. This was part of a discussion a couple of nights back in a horror group I'm in. and I've never seen it. I thought it looked interesting. Well, sorry, but from the information I saw online at the time, it looked interesting. And it's a shark film, so sharks killing teenagers. What more could you ask for? They may not be teenagers, but it says 3D on it, by the way, but it also has the 2D thing because it's one disc. Now, this next pre-owned one, because that's pre-owned as well, pre-owned £2. This I already have the DVD for. I'm glad to see the Blu-ray for the first time in there, so I picked it up. This is hilarious. What's that say? A mad, rollicking mashup of Shaun of the Dead and Lock, Stock. That ain't half correct. It's absolutely fantastic. In fact, I may watch this tonight. £2, pre-owned. Discs, not the greatest condition, but they're Blu-ray, so they're resilient. This next one I bought brand new. Now, I'd seen it in there before. I didn't look at it before because I don't look at every title because they're in there. Like this is how that they're all stacked in there, like that, along. So I don't pick every title out and go, right, what's that look like? Yeah, I won't have that. Put it back. But this particular one I'd seen like that before, and because I'd seen funny titles before, I just didn't think much of it. I decided today to pick it up and look at it. And it looks, from reading the back, it looks hilarious. I'm going to enjoy it. The Blu-ray digital code actually worked as well, because this was the brand new one that I picked up. I'm going to read it out to you, so if you bear with me, I'll try and be sensible. Right. Morgan Freeman, Michael Caine and Alan Arkham team up as lifelong buddies Willie, Joe and Al, who decide to buck retirement and step off the straight and narrow for the first time in their lives when their pension funds become a corporate casualty. Oh, that's the end of it. Desperate to pay the bills and come through for their loved ones, the three risk it all by embarking on a daring bid to knock off the very bank that absconded with their money. So this looks like it's going to be a fun watch. I'm going to look forward to that. Right. That's basically it. I've got a bunch of orders coming through from eBay. Some upgrades. I'm finally upgrading my Evil Dead collection from DVD to Blu-ray. I may keep the Army of Darkness DVD because that's a 2-disc, one being the theatrical, one being the director's cut. Stretch over here for a second. I got this through a post the other day. I'll just shove it up. I'm slowly collecting the... This is for the Trekkies out there. Slowly collecting the Shatnerverse. This being the third book. Because there's Ashes of Eden. Ashes of Eden, The Return, this. Try and remember off the top of my head now. I don't know if this is the correct order, but Spectre, Dark Victory, Preserver, the Captain's Peril, Blood, and Victory. As in the Captain's Peril, the Captain's Blood, and the Captain's Victory. A lot of fan fiction, a lot of Trekkie fan fiction that accept the Shatnerverse as canon in their fan fiction. A lot of it don't involve the Captain's trilogy, apparently. So I'm going to be reading them when I finally get them all. Got one I'm bidding on eBay at the minute. So there's that. Wahey. Question for the video. Is there an item in your collection that you want to upgrade? Like, you know that if there's a version out there, you've got a version, but you know there's a version out there that is fully uncut, or much better transfer, better audio, something. Let me know in the comments down below. Now, honey, just you just say what you want to say in the comments, because I know that'll probably be a difficult question for you to answer, but thank you very much for watching. I will... Woohoo! I got it right first time that time. Right. Remember to smile. Thank you for liking and subscribing. All the good stuff. If you like the video, please recommend it to your friends. Hey, share it with them. I'm sure they'd like to see some random Welshman babbling on, showing stuff to a screen. But, yeah, there's that. Thank you very much for watching. You guys take it easy, and I'll see you again soon.